Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to Let's Play of Civ 5 as the Shoshone, where we last left off. That's it. Well, I noticed that since we got the tech for oil, that there is, like, no oil. The only oil that's in range of any of my cities is the one up here, which is just 5 oil, which is terrible. Theoretically, I might get the 5 oil from here. Eventually, it'll probably put that at a pretty high priority as soon as it kind of fills up the other tiles around it. So that may be, that might happen, but I really don't want to settle any new cities. Especially when all I'm going to get is the oil. I can settle here and get another pearl, I guess, but I don't really want to do that. My happiness is already kind of a problem. So I'll just look into trading with my friends is probably what I'm going to have to do. And I've got plenty of aluminum to trade with, so that is probably what's going to happen there. Geology, artifacts. Okay. So I realized, kind of playing through other games, that at this point in the game, the primary reason why I'm not doing as well as Catherine, even though her city is the same size as mine, is in part to not having enough cities out at an early stage. But then again, I think it was still the right call. Also, having all my guilds in my capital is also putting a drain on it, because it basically means that right now there's only 14 citizens working other things. But once again, I feel like that was the right call, because the only other cities I had were only like size 2. I was talking about putting my musicians guild here, but you know, ultimately this had more things to build and this was available. So it can go either way. On top of it, at this point, I'm not making this my production city. This is my production city. And the fact that it's been able to kind of keep pace with my production city is actually not bad. Unfortunately, I'm only getting 42 production per turn here. And while I would love it to be... Oh, I'm getting 103. Never mind. So that's perfect. That's about what you want, is about 100 at this point in the game. My capital is probably like 90, 86.
So fair.
Yeah, everybody loves the king. Automate. More ruins. Another artifact. Well, my science should pick up in a little bit. And I'm hoping with the Statue of Liberty and the fact that I'm kind of focusing on specialists that I'll get a lot of cities that start to do that. And we just need more growth. That's the main thing. But we're growing really fast. So as soon as I have all the tenants that I want in freedom, I'll probably finish up tradition to get the extra growth there as well. And then after that, I'm not even sure. Maybe a couple in patronage. Ultimately, though, my culture just is not where it needs to be, unfortunately. It should be about where it is now without the World's Fair bonus. Which is terrible. But it's still not that bad. And part of the reason for this is simply because I don't have very many of the wonders that are inclined towards culture, which are like the Uffizi or whatever. And I'm gonna go ahead and let these hospitals finish, because I would prefer the faster growth. That just seems like a very good trade-off there. And Catherine, will you make peace with Dido for... Just please. Yeah, actually, it says it's doing Ramsey's turn? I don't know. All I know is that she is a little bit OP. And here's part of the reason why. Even though she had the same growth as me, because she has almost all plains. And from the looks of it, it's all desert and plains for her. But there is a decent number of like this has all fresh water. So she still has a decent amount of growth and stuff. So I'd say that's part of the reason why her production is so high, is because the majority of Africa is a mixture between deserts and plains. And while deserts by default don't actually give anything, But fresh water is probably relatively abundant. So it's just not that bad. She's in a golden age too, I think. She's getting one more gold from those than I am. And maybe there's a policy for that? I don't really remember. And we're not allied with you yet. Why? Just because? Got the gold, might as well spend it. I can't remember if I was going to spend on something else, but why can't I see? I was going to say, why can't I see this? Come on, Carthage. Throw down your arms. There's nothing you can do. You got a little bit messed up with this start. I've mentioned this before, but this is just not a good start. I think moving it over to here, or maybe to here, that would have taken too long, but it would have been a better city location. And then kind of thrown a city like over here or something. Catherine got a good start. 2 away from a mountain too, which is very worrying. Which means Neuschwanstein, or whatever it's called, is very likely to be built by her. Assuming she can do it in what I'm assuming is her production capital. We can actually check it out. We'll check it out as soon as my turn loads in. We'll see what her city has. Ooh, should I be worried? I really don't want to get volunteer army this soon. Well, you know what I should do? Here we go. View. Interesting. So she's got all 3 guilds as well. And a decent number of wonders in here. Ugh. Alright, so no one's been stealing from me. So I guess what we'll do is just put you in the largest city. Besides Venice. I'll see if we can steal from London. I don't think we can. I'm pretty sure we've eclipsed her in tech. Hospitals. Are these only cost 2 food now to maintain? That's actually quite nice. He's got rifling. Can I have you move over here? Kind of. Nah, you come back here, actually. Okay. I'm kind of hoping that Catherine's just slinging for techs at this point. And she's not going after the wonders. Or she feels so comfortable with her lead that she's just not going to do it. Although, once again, I don't really know how the AI comprehends the situations they're in. Actually, I didn't even check to see what she was building at the time. She was building a zoo. Okay, then. Good. Loving the pressure. Loving the pressure. Wow. Can you? Maybe I should just ask her to make peace with Dido, just for the sake of time. And we got 2 turns, 3 turns to the policy.
Es wäre in eurem Interesse, dass ihr dieses Angebot sorgfältig prüft.
Wait, what? Why did you land here? Is it gonna kick you out? There we go. I was gonna say, like, I don't think I traded my open borders to him. Because I didn't. Oh, Germany, Germany, Germany. What am I to do with you? So, I'm building stuff in like 20 turns, which is really decent for this point of the game. It's just the growth that's kind of stifling me. So, see how long do we have? So, this would be 9 without the hospital. Let's see what it goes to. I already got the oil here. Probably... Well, actually, we don't have the tech for that anyway. Oh well. I really wish you could bring up your menus. Interesting. A barbarian lancer in the middle of her territory? Is she in resistance? Or... possibly. I mean, that's only a metallurgy. I mean, she did just build Red Fort. But I'm not sure. It's very, very interesting. Yeah, establish surveillance for 3 turns. No, she's content. Declaration of friendship with Carthage has expired. I wonder if that's even a good idea. Alright, so let's see. Trade route. Trade route's available to Frankfurt. The most gold is from Timoic. So go to Timoic. Wow, I was just short. Oh well. Okay, you asked. And I don't think that Catherine considers you to be her enemy. She just declared war against you because she's way stronger and right there. So I don't know how she's going to feel about that. So, I'm just kind of thinking about the oil situation I'm in right now. I can't remember exactly what ships require oil, but a good deal of them do. Good amount of them do. So, I guess I could try to supplement it with city-states. That could be a possibility. Or just trade for aluminum. But otherwise, it's going to be kind of a difficult takeover. Frankfurt... Asin is actually a better... Yeah. Better deal. You... What were you doing before this? Warwick? Sure. You... the food... Actually, is not really necessary anymore, but... I would like to continue doing it just to have it grow a little bit faster. And then, because I'm not able to build a trade ship here anyway. Modern era. Okay. 3rd of May. New Deal, Volunteer Army, I'm not really happy about. Let's see, which one do we have? Universal Suffrage. Let's see. I've got one... I mean, New Deal wouldn't be bad. And if I get a Great Scientist... Oh, actually, no, Great Scientist will probably pop at this point. And I don't really have that many archaeological sites. I've got one in range. I mean, it will give me 9 production on this tile. And assuming... So, I don't care about this. Don't care about this. This will be good, but I don't need it. And it's not really necessary for defense. Watermill... Happiness actually would be quite nice. You know what? The happiness will give me culture as well. So let's do this. Urbanization. And we can now get a level 3. Very nice. And we still are in dissidence. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much does Catherine have? 5. I don't know why she is so effectively doing that, other than it could just be a factor of the amount of culture she's spewing out at me. 11 turns, but we lose that in 6, so it's going to be closer to like 16 turns, I guess. Well, that's not really that surprising. See, I could kind of go for a push against Germany, but I don't think it's a good idea for 2 reasons. First off, the initial assault will be difficult. Second off, he's already up to Great War Infantry, jeez. And thirdly, he's just getting more cities at this point is not a good idea, I think. No, why? Why does this pop up? Oh boy, what is this about? I don't really care, because it gives me a barbarian kill near but whatever. Bismarck has entered the modern era? What era am I in? I'm in the modern era. I just haven't gotten a lot of techs in the industrial era yet. And she's still 10 percentage points ahead of me. So can I steal it from her? Yeah, it'll just take me 68 turns. Well, I probably won't be able to steal it from her eventually, as my science is probably going to kind of catch up to wherever she is. But that's okay. Might as well try, right? And no one's stealing from me, so I don't need to play defense. I get 3 happiness from that policy. It's going to go up, and it's going to help kind of balance the, well, not totally, but help balance the growth that the hospitals are going to give me and stuff. So... Also, the lack of rivers also really hurt me, too. Rivers are really important. Because of all the fresh water. Antwerp desires oil. Well, it's going to be a while. The world's most illiterate people. So I am 8 techs behind her. I'm only 1 tech behind Bismarck. 8? This is an astonishing leap. Compared to last, I'm 8 ahead. And I'm in 3rd. That is nutsy. Explore? Oh, you've explored everything? I'm confused. Everybody wants whales. I imagine I'm going to be getting this whale tile reasonably soon. Because we've already got... Because it'll go for a 4th. It's going to go for this one, and then I think it's going to go for this one. But I'm not 100% on that. It could go for this one next. Probably go here, here. It doesn't need to get all of the 3s before it can get the 4th. But I think it favors strategic resources over luxury resources. Shoot, I should have been paying attention. I could have just totally not done one of them. So another 22 turns. Me likey. So I'll probably use that to rush another wonder. Since I'm already building... Where are you at? Here, all the... No, that was right. I remember. I was talking with him. I'm not gonna rush him, because it's gonna take him 5 turns to get there. And I'd rather just build these straight up, and I can use him to rush another wonder, which I think will be Neuschwanstein. And we'll just naturally build the Statue of Liberty, because no one else is built or needs to build it, and then we can go for Crystal Redentar after. I might have another Great Engineer at that point too. And then we go for the major push to telecommunications. Yeah, like that. Because the CN tower is decent. I won't be building broadcast towers everywhere I need, but the extra pop boost is also very nice. Can you continue exploring? Yes. You just explore automatically. You just explore automatically. Okay. Yep, sounds good. Protecting Mombasa. Well, that's interesting. Considering you're can't even protect yourself. No offense, but seriously, look at you're losing Carthago Nova too. Dito, are you gonna get completely wiped out? No longer friends. I'm okay with this. Let's see. Actually, right. I don't have anywhere near the votes that I need, but we're not going. Anyway, what am I doing? I want to switch to on here. Do any of them want gold that I'm not currently allied with? No. In fact, there are so few even quests for me. That's an. I mean, I guess I haven't met a lot of them until just recently, so that could explain that. Still. Sure, for what little time you still exist on this planet. Why not? Yeah, that sounds good. Oh boy.
It is well that war is so
Oh, beautiful research agreement. With Venice.
Saluti.
Ask him next turn. Hopefully I'll remember to do that.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
Oh, do you say it's not good enough?
I beg your pardon?
I'll take the 5. 5 is fine. Yeah, open borders is fine. And there goes Carthago Nova. I think Russia's gonna suffer some serious diplomatic penalties here, though. Oh no, they made peace. She just left them keep her second capital, so it wasn't a complete wipe. Why would you do that? Anyway, we can't steal text from here. So I guess then I could set him in a second Russian city. If there's a bigger Russian city that I can see. I don't think there is. Biggest one is here. Well, let's see how long it takes. And Venice.
Saluti.
Did your gold not go up, or he must have spent it? Gosh darn it. I wish you could say, I would like this once you get enough gold.
Salud.
Uh-oh. Now someone else can build the Statue of Liberty. Which is troubling. I have to get it. At the same time, I'm not... Only one other civilization can build it. I still feel like I should rush You know what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to rush it, and I'll see if I can fully rush it over here. Because I can definitely build it here. And that way I get the, I get a little bit more culture because I get a plus 33% boost in that city. Not much, but it's still some. Factory, seaport, university, hospital. 11 food. 47 to... It's actually self-sustaining now, which is nice. 47 to 11. Problem is, this is only size 9. I don't think it'll be able to fully rush it. So I guess the question is, am I willing to take that risk? Venice. Gosh darn it. Next turn. I need all of these research agreements. Just so long as I haven't made friendlies with their enemies. Call is not too high in the lead. I really wish I could see the most literate people whenever I wanted. Like, whenever I wanted to pop up, it would pop up. That would be preferable. Declaration of friendship with Venice has expired. Well, I hope they take it, because I want another research agreement. Discuss.
Saluti.
Joint declaration of friendship. There we go.
No. Di sicuro no. Sta offerta non sarà valida per tanto tempo.
Here's 100 gold.
Benissimo.
And that's kind of, I think it's a balance thing, but I still don't like it. Museum, and then a bank. Bank here would do decent. Because with... Oh, you have a trade route to you, I guess. Okay, don't care. Now it's Russia. You know, Venice and made a friendship. My science is at a decent amount, though, so I guess I can't really complain. At least how the turns are going faster now that Russia's not on full war mode. Okay, well, she's 9 points ahead of me. Percentage points, and she's just blowing everyone else away. And oh, she has the worst approval though, so it means she just has the lowest amount of happiness. She has 0. Oh, if I could get my culture and just start like taking her over along with the Inca, because we need to, unfortunately, due to the double autocracy. He's lucky this only distance, considering that he's got 4 other civs that have completely different ideologies. But anyway, cutting the video off here. Thank you all very much for watching, and God bless.